I really don't care what happens to her at all. I don't care. Like, everybody they tiptoe around with this social media. But what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need.
What was supposed to be a happy and unforgettable day quickly took a different turn. Teyana Taylor had gone all out for her daughter's birthday celebration. The decorations were colorful and fun, the tables perfectly matched the theme, and the cake looked like it was straight out of a fairy tale. Her little girl was having a blast, laughing, smiling, and running around in her adorable outfit. Teyana seemed just as joyful, sharing sweet moments online, posting about how much her daughter meant to her, and showing how proud she was to be a mom. You could tell she had put her whole heart into making the day special, and everyone there felt it. But behind her bright smile, something seemed wrong. While guests chatted and kids played, Teyana kept glancing at her phone. The look on her face said more than words could. She appeared troubled, like something was weighing on her mind. People started to notice, quietly wondering what was bothering her. Still, she stayed composed, smiling and doing her best to focus on her daughter. Just as things seemed to settle and it was time to light the candles, something unexpected happened. Iman Shumpert walked in. No one had anticipated his arrival. He wasn't invited, and Teyana had no clue he'd be there. The mood shifted instantly. His eyes scanned the crowd until they landed on her, and suddenly, the music cut off. Conversations stopped. The happiness that filled the room moments ago seemed to vanish in seconds. Teyana's expression changed the second she saw him. The light in her face faded. Guests glanced around, unsure what was going on. Some were confused, others just stood frozen. Sensing his presence wasn't part of the plan. Security noticed too, moving in closer but not stepping in yet. All attention turned to them as Iman walked up and said in a low, serious tone, "We need to talk." Teyana didn't wait a second to respond. Her voice carried real pain as she said, "Not here. Not now." It wasn't just annoyance, it sounded like heartbreak. That brief exchange changed everything. Guests began pulling out their phones to record. The cheerful event suddenly turned tense. Teyana tried to stay calm, but eventually, her emotions spilled over. She raised her voice, telling Iman to leave, reminding him that this day wasn't about them. "This is her birthday," she said, her voice cracking. "You don't get to ruin this!" The room felt frozen. Iman didn't argue back. He stood there tense and silent, clearly upset too. At one point, he reached toward her, maybe to comfort her, but she stepped away. Picking up her daughter, she held her close as tears streamed down her face, then walked out while phones captured every moment. The celebration she had worked so hard to plan was falling apart for everyone to see. Once she left, the atmosphere completely changed. The music never came back on. The kids looked around, confused. The adults gathered in small groups, whispering about what had just happened. Some tried to help, offering kind words or attempts to lift the mood, but security kept a respectful distance. Someone quietly said, "She's really hurting, and we're all watching it happen." Another person started a live stream, showing what was left of the party. Others tried to comfort the birthday girl with hugs and cheerful talk, but the joy had faded. It didn't take long for the internet to react. Instagram lives were replayed over and over. Twitter filled up with hashtags like birthday meltdown, Iman showed up, and Teyana heartbroken. TikTok users shared their takes, adding commentary to the videos. The story spread quickly, and everyone had an opinion. Many supported Teyana, saying she handled the painful moment as best she could. Some tried to see Iman's side, guessing his intentions weren't bad, but the flood of reactions and speculation didn't stop. Soon, it went beyond gossip. Mental health experts began weighing in, saying this wasn't just a public argument. It looked like the result of weeks or even months of emotional strain. One professional noted the exhaustion and heartbreak on Teyana's face were unmistakable. In one clip, she was heard telling a friend he didn't even ask before showing up. That one sentence revealed just how blindsided she felt. Her reaction didn't seem exaggerated or staged. It felt real. It was a raw moment of someone finally reaching their limit. Fans online called it one of the most genuine and emotional moments they'd ever seen from a celebrity parent. It wasn't about fame or attention, it looked like true pain, unfolding in real time. Iman's unexpected arrival only left people with more questions than answers. Why did he show up that day? Was he trying to patch things up with Teyana? Did he believe it was the right thing to do for their daughter? No one could say for certain. He looked calm, but carried a serious expression that made it hard to guess his true intentions. Some thought maybe he wanted to do the right thing, but picked the wrong time. Others felt he knew exactly what he was doing and decided to come anyway, no matter how it might affect the celebration. Whatever the reason, his presence left an emotional weight on the entire room that was hard to ignore. Some people online have been defending Iman, saying he likely didn't mean to cause a scene. They believe he just wanted to be part of his daughter's special day. To them, it looked like a father trying to make up for lost time. Someone who may not have been around as much recently, but didn't want to miss an important moment in his child's life. While the timing was far from ideal, many fans think his intentions were pure, that all he wanted was to share a memory with his little girl. But not everyone sees it that way. Others think his decision to show up was deliberate and disruptive. They say he barged in for attention, not out of love or good intentions. Some believe his bropes, he wanted to force a public confrontation with Teyana, hoping that being face-to-face in front of everyone would make her talk to him. A source close to the situation even claimed Iman has been feeling shut out of the family lately and showed up uninvited out of desperation, trying to push his way back in when every other door seemed closed. Another person familiar with the couple painted an even different picture. According to them, this wasn't about fatherly love or a heartfelt reunion at all. It was about ego. They suggested Iman came because he wanted to be seen, talked about, and maybe even regain some control over the story that's been unfolding around him. This person claimed he didn't seem to care if the day was ruined as long as people noticed he was there. Since that day, the story hasn't left the internet for a second. Social media feeds are flooded with clips, opinions, and endless theories about what really happened. Many are convinced this incident was only the tip of the iceberg, hinting at deeper problems between Teyana and Iman. Some are even predicting that this could be the start of a long and painful legal battle over custody, something no one wants to imagine but seems more possible as time goes on. A lot of people believe Teyana won't stay silent forever. They're expecting a heartfelt video, a podcast episode, or some other kind of statement where she finally shares her side of the story. Right now, she hasn't said much publicly, which only makes the speculation grow. At the same time, there are whispers that Iman might speak out too. Whether he plans to apologize, explain himself, or offer his version of events, people are waiting to hear what he has to say. With so many guests at the party recording, it's likely that more videos will pop up. New angles, extra moments, or unseen reactions could completely change how people view the whole situation. Sometimes, just a few extra seconds of footage can make a story look very different from what we first believed. Some fans have even suggested that this moment could become part of something bigger. Teyana has always been creative, turning personal experiences into art and storytelling. It wouldn't shock anyone if she decided to document this chapter of her life, maybe in a show or film. If that's true, the drama at the birthday party might just be one piece of a larger story, one that shows what co-parenting in the spotlight is really like. And if both Teyana and Iman choose to share their truth on camera, the world might see a side of their lives they've never revealed before. For now, it's impossible to know what comes next. Teyana has always been careful about what she shares publicly, especially when it comes to her child. She might choose to stay quiet, protecting her daughter's privacy above all else. But if she feels misunderstood, she may decide to speak out and set the record straight. Either choice could change the way people see that. Really happened that day. This moment could also mark a turning point for Iman. He might try harder to be present in his daughter's life, even through legal channels if that's what it takes. Or he might step back for a while, staying out of the public eye and finding another way to mend things. What's clear is that every move he makes from now on will be under public scrutiny, and everyone will be paying close attention. At the heart of it all is their daughter, A birthday that should have been full of laughter and joy has now become tied to a tense, emotional scene that could stay in her memory for years. That's what hurts most for those watching from the outside. Seeing an innocent child caught in the middle of adult problems that fame and success couldn't shield the family from. Teyana's pain was evident to everyone who saw the videos. Her reaction wasn't exaggerated or for show. It was the raw emotion of a mother who felt a precious moment had been stolen from her child. Iman's arrival shifted the energy from celebration to conflict in seconds, and the internet quickly picked sides. Some people saw Teyana as a strong, protective mother standing up for her daughter's happiness. Others believed Iman acted out of love and regret, even if his timing couldn't have been worse. Subscribe for more.